Welcome back, Stassi23 here, back again with some knife therapy, and today we're going to talk about these two traditional customs by Phil Jacob. These were acquired by my buddy Brian. Say hey, Brian.
What's up, guys?
Brian is who I went to Blade Show 2017 with, and we're going to start off with this bottom one right here. This one he picked up at Blade Show. So Brian, tell me, what's the name of this one?
That one is a Trapper model. I think that one's got a 3-inch recurve blade, 154 cm. Jig bone scales with some stainless bolsters. Looks like it's got a little small flute on it.
Yeah.
And
really
then
nice.
Some file work on the back.
His file work is incredible. Stainless back spring, absolutely, and all the transitions are flawless. Like cannot tell, and I think that's a pretty hard feat with the jig bone. You know.
It is, and considering I think he's only been a knife maker for a couple of years now, and
Satin.
I think he does excellent work. And on top of that, just interacting with him at Blade Show, just a super nice guy.
Yeah, he was a very
nice.
humble. I don't think he realizes how impeccable his work is, and he won best new maker, right?
Best New Maker 2017 at Blade Show.
Best new maker at Blade Show, and something I just noticed, you got this beautiful hand rub satin that he does, and if you look at this swedge, it's got like almost like a polished, not a mirror polish, but like it looks like he took that that satin up a notch there, just throwing a nice transition out there on that swedge. Very nice. Brian was so impressed with this model, he decided to contact Phil. He talked to him a lot at Blade Show, and he had asked him if his books were open. And did you find out, is he a full-time maker, or does it say?
I think he is still just a part-time maker, but as far as I'm aware, his books are currently open.
Yes, and Brian reached out to him. They had talked about doing a custom build, and after me talking about how much I love the Laney's, Brian, once he saw how beautiful the Laney's clip was, he asked him if he could do a custom Laney's clip for him to his specs, and he did it, and he did it perfectly. But before we show that real quick, I'm not too when it comes down to the terminology on traditionals, I don't know too much, but I do know the walk and talk on this guy has very nice snappy action. I'd say the pull is probably a 6, and the whatever you call that part probably a 6 as well. And the half stop is nice and crisp. It's flush with whenever it's at the half stop. And just a nice knife. This one, let's do a quick size comparison of this one, because I know it's kind of hard to tell over camera. We'll go with the Spyderco Delica, since we're going traditional and all. So as you can see, it's a smaller knife, but it feels the hand really nice. The next one is definitely my favorite, because the Laney's clip is my favorite design of all time. I will own an Enrique Pena Laney's clip flipper frame lock. That's my all-time grail. Now, if Mr. Jacobs would do one of those, I would definitely buy one. Look at this beauty. Tell me about this model.
So I call that one a monster Laney's clip.
Yeah, look at this. He is not lying. It's like a baby's arm.
It's huge.
Okay.
154 cm as well. Green micarta. Stainless steel bolster.
Is that linen micarta or
that
looks like canvas?
It is canvas. You're right.
Yeah, it's canvas micarta. Nice shield. All this is flush. The transitions here is flush. You don't feel the pins. You got a nice lanyard hole.
Lanyard hole on it. And cool thing about this, he had never built one like this before, and he was very open to the idea. And literally probably had it made and to me within a month.
That is crazy. Did you hear that? They went over the build. He told him exactly what he wanted, and he had this thing, and he showed him like progress pictures through the whole entire thing. When he had something done, he showed him pictures of it, and he had this banged out in a month. And I don't think he doesn't use any CNC or anything. This is pretty much all handmade.
All hand done, and
I like how he did that sharpening notch right there. You know, it looks huge, but once I show you a size comparison on how big this knife is, you know, it's not that big. And look, there you go. This is not, you know, a crazy file pattern, but it's just beautiful. Look at that. It looks like saw teeth going down there, but it's absolutely flush. Absolutely, look, you can't, like at certain lights, I think, just because of the way I'm showing on camera, but you can barely see that transition right there where it mates up. What do you think about this one, Sam?
Oh, I love it. I told Mr. P.H. Jacobs that I'm definitely going to buy one from him, and that's my goal, and I will get one. And I'm not even into the traditional so much.
But you got to admit, the Laney's is a beautiful design, huh?
Even the trapper he got, the hand work, and then he's such a nice guy.
Yeah,
it makes it even better.
If you talk to him through Instagram or email him, he's a super humble guy, very nice. We all talked to him at Blade Show 2017. Just a cool guy. Very, very awesome craftsmanship here. And let's see, such a huge blade. I'd say that half stop is probably a 5. Let's see with the pull. Yeah, I'd say they're both about a 5. The pull may be a 4 on it, but you got such a huge blade, and you know it's a thin profile on this. I'm gonna get you a size comparison of this beast. I mean, this is a monster. Let's see, the biggest knife that I have out on the table right now is a Spyderco Endura. And let's just get you, just think about it. This is a traditional knife here, people. And look, it dwarfs the Endura. The Endura is almost a 4-inch blade. This is how big of a blade?
I know the overall is a little over 9 inches.
That's what she said.
But I think it's under a 4-inch blade on it.
Let's see. I'm not going to touch, but I don't know. I think the Endura is like a 3.75-inch blade. Oh, look, right here. Let's find out real quick. Hello. Let's see. From tip, it's a 4-inch blade, or actually about 4 1/16 if you go all the way to the bolster. The cutting edge is about 3 3/4, so definitely a nice, generous cutting edge. And the entire length on this guy is about 4 3/8 maybe?
9 3/8.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, 9 3/8, my bad. Your handle size is right around 5 1/4. So let's get a quick size on this guy too. And this is just, he just went, this is just a Laney's clip, right?
Yeah.
And what did you say? What was the name of this guy again?
Trapper.
This is Trapper model. He had a lot of beautiful designs at Blade Show. If I wouldn't have been out of money by the time, I didn't see him toward the end. Did you? Was it your last day?
I bought that Trapper on the Sunday of the show, which is the last day.
Yeah, and most of the time they're out of everything, and he got lucky and they still had this beauty left. So the blade length on this small guy is about 2 3/4 overall, with a cutting edge of about 2 1/2, and the overall length is about, let's see, 6 3/8, with a handle length of right around a little bit over 3 1/2 inches. That's perfect for my medium-sized hands. Brian, that one fits your hands good too, huh?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So, just anything you want to say about this, Copper Dice?
Great work, Mr. Jacobs.
Great work. I think Copper Dice is going to probably try to reach out to you to get a build, and I probably will too. I plan on I would love to get a Laney's made similar to this, but probably in between these two. I'd probably want about a 3 1/2 inch, well, about 3 1/4.
3 1/4.
3 1/4 would have probably been perfect. You know, I don't have any traditionals right here, but let's get for my non-US people. You got what's that? Centimeters, huh? No, millimeters, right?
Centimeters.
So yeah, there you go. 7 centimeters, and you got 16 centimeters overall, and this guy is about 10 1/2 centimeters, and about 23 1/2 centimeters overall. So there you go. Just wanted to showcase these beauties while I had my buddies here today. Hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day. Y'all want to say anything, guys?
Peace.
Cricket, cricket. Peace.